Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, Cancer, for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those belong to zodiac sign of Cancer, or that they have dominant in their chart, like more than one planet, personal planet, or even any planet that's in Cancer in your astrology, okay? This is what I'm calling for. This could be a lunar eclipse type reading and a solar eclipse. So it'll pick up those energies too, because those can last a while. You'll feel it coming in for a while, and you're going to feel it afterwards too. But I want to know what changes are occurring with those. They're kind of like fated, things that you really can't do anything. Well, you could do something about it. You can get ready for it. You can prepare yourself, or you could make it a little bit easier for yourself if it's something that you're not caring about for, or it could be something really positive that you should embrace. So let's find out what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. The energies that are going to occur with the lunar eclipses and the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse that's coming up. Let's see what's coming in. Queen of Swords, Cancer. You're going to be dealing with an air sign, someone a little bit sharp with their words possibly, but they're very wise and knowledgeable and mature, and they usually give good advice. They're in the upright, and you're going to be dealing with this person during this time. Something fated, we'll find out more in just a minute. In the past position, or what's going on right now that you're feeling, is the Empress in reverse. You feel like there's no growth in the situation. Things aren't going to you feel like nothing's happening, nothing's moving, and a lot of people are feeling this, the Empress in reverse, okay? What you're supposed to be working towards, like a challenge, about fighting and arguing, try to put it from you, or make sure that you're safe in a situation. And like I said, we'll clarify. Once I clarify, it changes the story or makes it really interesting. So the Five of Swords is something you need to be overcoming, a lot of strife and arguing, okay? Feeling defeated in some way. Something's going on with your home life, Cancer. You're not happy with the home life. Maybe you're trying to buy a home or move, and it's like things are getting in the way. And this is where something may change, okay? Something may change here. We'll find out more. What is coming towards you? The High Priestess. Something's going to come out that was hidden from you before, like a bit of a secret. It was like kept from you, and now it's going to be revealed. Something's going to be revealed to you, okay? Something important. Cancer. There's sorrow there. There is sorrow there. Let's find out what's going on. And this is what I mean, how you can overcome something or deal with it before it, hits you. That's what I'm trying to show you. That way you could possibly do something about it. A warning of some sort. But you got the Empress in reverse. I need 2 cards for that for Cancer. And I'll do the pick a card fated events reading at the end here with the lunar eclipse cards or the lunar cards to find out more of what you can do about a situation, because it could be a little bit different for everybody. But I need 2 cards for the Empress in reverse for Cancer. You're working hard towards something, or you were thinking about it before, got all these options and you don't like any of them. 7 of Cups. And so you may decide not to work on something, or you already have, or you're thinking about that now. You're getting all these offers and options that you just don't like. There's no good ones. People are making fake promises, or they're embellishing what they're going to, give you or offer you. But you're seeing it that it's not going to be for you. There's no growth in it, and you're going to turn it down. It may cause a bit of an argument, okay, with the Five of Swords. I need 2 cards for that for Cancer. Why is it there? And this is something you're supposed to overcome or avoid in some way. You need 2 cards for the Five of Swords for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's something, it says to avoid this. You can avoid it apparently because you got the Tower in reverse. Avoid the arguments because you'll just feel defeated if you don't. This is how you fix it. Someone wants to argue with you. Pick a fight, pick an argument, whatever, go against you. The thing is to avoid them like the plague, Three of Wands there, you know, avoid them. Don't let them come into your life. Otherwise, it may disrupt your home. If you avoid this, you could possibly, you know, do something about that, you know. So the Four of Wands in reverse. 2 cards, please, for Cancer. So if it's a person, it could be a situation. You got to block it, block it, block it, block it. Someone may come towards you, want to come out of taking a break with you. Maybe someone you had disruptions with, arguments with, that made your home kind of unhappy. They're going to come towards you, okay? It shows the Two of Swords there. You know, putting up your swords, setting up boundaries, okay? Because you're going to hear about something. They're going to tell you something that you didn't know before, okay? I need 2 cards for the High Priestess in reverse. Someone's going to tell you something. It could be society. It could be, but we'll find out. High Priestess in reverse for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Someone's going to make you feel chained. Someone's going to try to mess you up a little. Not mess you up, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it could be. Could have to do with a Pentacles type energy. I still feel like someone is older. You have someone coming in that is going to give you good advice. But this person that's heading towards you is going to make you feel chained from something. They're going to tell you something that's going to bring you down a little. So the thing is, don't entertain it, you know, avoid it, because it's just going to cause problems. It's going to cause you sorrow if you do, okay? You can turn this around. This is not a major arcana here. Now what this person is trying to bring to you is, okay? So if you let them in your life, I mean, it's up to you. You got free will, you know, I was telling you what the cards are saying, but they will cause problems if you don't put up your boundaries, okay? Someone you have dealt with before, okay? They're going to say something to you just to, you know, rock the boat with you, you know? So I need 2 cards for the Three of Swords. What is attached to that? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards. I mean, 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Then we'll do the pick a card. So this lunar eclipse, okay. You're gonna get justice in this situation. This person's gonna come in, or situation's gonna come in and try to mess up your world a little, okay? The thing is to keep up your swords, like I said. Otherwise, you're gonna feel defeated. They're gonna try to break your heart in some way, but you get justice, and you get the Ten of Pentacles energy area. Keep what is yours, you know? You're right, okay? Whatever's happened to you, you're right, okay? But keep what is yours. Don't let someone mess you up. And that's what it's saying. Put up your swords. Queen of Wands, it's somebody older. They could have all this energy in their astrology chart. They could have, what is the earth and fire. This could be a reversal at the end of somebody very short-tempered with you. You may be short-tempered too. It could be just an energy. But this person is going to be short-tempered. And the thing is to hold up your swords. And you don't have to let them in, okay? By not letting them in, you could just, you know, fly through the radar here. And then we'll do, like I said, because that'll probably pick up mostly the sun energy, the solar eclipse that brings in something. I do see where you're getting justice, okay? But you sure are dealing with some nasty people, okay? Let me give pick a card reading, fated events. We'll find out what's going on. It could have to do with love, and sometimes it don't, though. But I need a card, 3 cards, pick a card reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising that is coming in from the lunar eclipses and the solar eclipses. Sometimes it gives us more of one than the other, but we'll find out. I need 3 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pick a card reading. Three cards from, and I think it's fitting, these cards are big now. They're really big in my hand, so I got to shuffle them this way. Someone suggested it to me on here. I had to practice on it, though. But the Black Moon Astrology, considering we're having a lunar eclipse, very fitting cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I need 3 cards for the pick a card reading, the energies that are, fated energies that are coming in, because this oftentimes tells us fated events, okay? These cards. So I need 3 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and hopefully I could shuffle them. Very well made cards, though. And I'm going to get 3 more of these of the Moonology. Again, fitting cards. Very fitting. They're also a lot better, easy to shuffle. They really are. 3 cards from the Moonology for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For fated events, what's going to occur with them with the lunar eclipse and then the solar eclipse. Pick a card reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, we'll see what's going on. Hopefully this all, gets in the camera frame. Now, I do try to bring these all together at the end for secondary energies. A lot of times they work, sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. But you pick the energy you feel that you're compelled to, that you're drawn to. So if you pick this section, okay, for Cancer, find out what it says. I had this for, what did I have this for? Leo or something? You need a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. You really need to tell them what you want out of life. And maybe you need to listen also for some of you. But a heart-to-heart, messages will be coming in. So it's time to talk to a loved one, lover, situation in your life, that a message will come in that you need to talk about. Now, I don't read these in reversals. I just picked them up opposite. But surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine in this situation. Just let it roll off naturally. But you will be getting messages. Trust in the angels, trust in your guides, trust in the universe to guide you in your messages. But you need to talk to somebody about something that's very important. Okay, something that could, change your life in some way. So you need to bring it out in the open is what it's saying. You pick this section, let me see. True love is coming in. You will have true love coming in. So don't let anybody else come in, try to hurt you in any way, break your heart. Someone from the past maybe, or someone could be, and remember, these cards could either be male or female. It doesn't matter which one you're picking. It's just that energy that is coming in, that someone may try to see that you're going forward in life, and they may try to, they may get upset. They may try to get your attention, try to, distract you. But don't, because you got true love is coming in for you, okay? They could be a Mercury type energy. It could be an air sign. I did see like where something like that was coming in. It was more stable. But this person would be very intelligent, okay? Very intelligent. And you're very close to achieving a goal here, okay? You're very close to achieving true love for a lot of you. Just don't let other people mess you up. They're going to try. Wow. You got the honeymoon coming up. I said true love was coming in. I shouldn't bring these all together yet. Let's not do that yet. You got a honeymoon section or a situation coming up where you may actually travel with somebody and get away for a while alone. It doesn't have to be far, but just getting away from people, and being alone with somebody. Jupiter is coming in. Jupiter is coming in with abundance. You got something coming in. But I do see that there's a big change coming up with you with the Jupiter card also. It's going to leave a big, big change in you, in your life, in your love life, in your situation in general. And there's a time for healing, okay? When you go off with this person or whatever, you're going to start healing. This is actually my moon. When I was born, this is what my moon looked like. But it's a time for healing. This is the healing card. You will be healed. Okay, so this let go, the original reading, pay attention to it. I'm saying don't let people rock the boat with you, because you're going to have things come in that are more positive. You need to have a heart-to-heart with somebody, maybe the past person, maybe this new person coming in, or this true love situation, or maybe you do have a true love that's already there. But I feel a lot of you are going to be meeting somebody. You're going to be getting messages also, like I said, to have a heart-to-heart conversation. The person you're going to be dealing with is going to be extremely intelligent. You're very close to achieving a love goal, someone coming in. So surrender to divine. Don't let people try to mess you up. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep on going, because it's going to work out. You will be probably taking some alone time with this person. This is a time to heal, to relax. Maybe for some of you it could be a past person. Like I said, some you're still dealing with this person. Or like I said, it could be a new person coming in to where you can actually finally heal when it comes to a love situation with them. Because I do see that Three of Swords where you were hurt before. So it's time to heal. And abundance will come in the situation when it comes to love and your life in general. So this is your reading. I'm going to let this go, Cancer. My life, is still, like this. And I expected it. I see my astrology. I see my cards. And I wish I had the positive energies a lot of other people are getting, where they're moving on. I think it will eventually for me. So hopefully we get more and more readings in and become more personalized, with me to you. I'm going to let this go. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.